New information tonight now on a story that's reverberating through high school locker rooms. Coaches could be the ones in trouble if high school student athletes are caught using performance-enhancing drugs. News Channel 5's Marissa Bagg joins us live from Boca Raton High School's football field with this part of our story. Marissa.
Yeah, Jay, these players just got out here about 20 minutes ago. This is the first day that rain and lightning have not been a problem. So what's on their minds? They're thinking, how do I hit harder? How do I run faster? But for state athletic officials, they're thinking, are we doing enough to protect these players? And are adults always acting in their best interest? State athletic officials are tackling the use of performance-enhancing drugs in high schools. Boca Raton High School football coach Jeff Dellenbach says it's no surprise why students are tempted.
It is a very competitive world. Kids are trying to get advantages, to get scholarships, the money piece of it, all that kind of stuff. And it doesn't make it right, and it doesn't mean they should do it, but you can see where some people kind of take shortcuts.
Dellenbach says he has zero tolerance for alcohol, drugs, and PEDs on and off the field. He is for drug testing students, even if he can be held responsible when players fail.
That if we can do something and spend a lot of money and implement a program that saves one person's life, then yeah, it's worth doing. It's just I don't know what that program is right now.
Next group up!
The Florida High School Athletic Association wants to create policies for school districts to randomly drug test students. Districts would have to pay for it, and coaches could end up in the hot seat if they knew about it.
I would hold myself accountable if one of my kids was doing something wrong.
16 years in the NFL, Dellenbach says he's seen PEDs ruin players' lives.
Get your head around, Q, get your head around.
He and his staff drill into players' minds that drugs take you nowhere.
There is no substitute to hard work. And that's a lot of times that's what it comes down to, is that people don't want to put in the work, so they find the shortcuts to make themselves better.
It could be years before policies and funding is in place to make drug testing in high schools possible. So what's more important for these guys standing here right now? The first game of the season. It's against Miami Beach High School, and it's in 2 weeks. For now, we're live here in Boca Raton. I'm Marissa Bagg, WPTV News Channel 5.
What's good, everybody? It's the GOAT Aaron Brown, and before this video starts, be sure to subscribe to my channel. We're almost at 20K, and also follow me on Instagram. It's linked down below in the description, and also become a member of my channel if you are a supporter. It's linked down below in the description as well. And if you appreciate the videos that I make, be sure to hit the thanks button right above the comment section. Let's jump straight into it. There's a saying that says lightning never strikes in the same place twice, and every broken clock is right twice a day. Those will go over your head for the time being, but I have some very, very, very bad news. One of the top of the top high schoolers, sprinters, just tested positive for a performance-enhancing drug. I know when the name, I'm not going to even drop the name on this video because it hasn't been released publicly yet, but I know when the name drop, a lot of people going to be like, oh, I knew it and it was too good to be true. I mean, y'all can drop y'all assumptions in the comments down below, but I just hate that this has to happen. And not that the kid tested positive. That's not the part that I hate that happens. I hate that parents trust their kids with people, and these people act negligently with their kids. That's the part I'm mad about. These people aren't protecting these kids. These people are doing things to make their name big and to make it seem like they're a hell of a coach. And when these kids get caught for doing what they were instructed to do by these adults don't take responsibility for their actions. They simply let these kids burn and rot and lose out on potentially their whole entire future and their livelihood before it even gets started because the coaches were greedy. So yeah, allegedly, one of the top high school sprinters tested positive for a performance-enhancing drug. And that's a really, really, really bad thing because this kid is actually really young. And it's bad because in high school, now, I can see if this person was a professional and, every pro is doing this. So you damn near don't have no choice if you want to be competitive. But in high school, you simply can get good off of hard work. Like the playing field is just even in high school off of hard work. You can literally work hard and get good. Like in high school, there are so many things that I wasn't even doing. I never lifted weights in high school. I was barely going to practice. I would eat hot Cheetos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I was still make it into state and things of those natures. And I was in Texas. So in these other states, they definitely can just work hard and sleep at night and recover like that and be really, really good. And I hate the fact that when these people get caught, it's the person who get caught that's thrown under the bus and talked about negatively, when the majority of the time they're just kids being instructed to do certain things by adults. They don't really know how bad these things are and nothing like that, because they trust these adults and the parents trust these adults in which their kids are around. So when this name drop, I'ma definitely tell y'all, do not go bash the kid. You have to put the blame on the adults, because this kid is really young. I mean, high school, but the kid is really young. And this person is just doing what they were instructed to do by the trusted adults around them. So you can't blame the kid. But y'all let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. And be sure to subscribe to my channel as well